everybody, so today I have a little bit of a fun first impressions video for you. Something came in the post today and I literally had to stop, drop and film a video because I really want to show you this. So it's the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Collection Face Palette. I actually follow Jaclyn on Snapchat and I highly recommend that you do so as well because she's hilarious. But as soon as I saw the swatches and then the announcement date for this, I was just, it was going to be mine. I had to buy it. So I wrote it down and then literally logged on to Sephora the second it was live and managed to get one, which I'm really happy about because I think they sold out. I think it was probably about a year ago now. Becca and Jaclyn Hill teamed up to bring out Champagne Pop, and I remember actually going to LA to pick one up. I didn't just fly out there to get a Champagne Pop, but I was there and I had to get one because I was just so excited about it, and it swiftly turned into my favourite highlighter ever. And we know that I love highlighter, it's one of my favourite makeup products, and Champagne Pop is just the one. It is so good. So a year later, Jaclyn has released more products with Becca. So this is the kind of main star, but there are a few other bits. So Champagne Pop also comes in a poured solid cream formula now, which is really cool, and also in a liquid form, which I did pick up as well, but I will save that for another video because I just want to talk about this and mainly kind of just open it and put it on my face. So I'm just gonna rip this open now because I can't wait any longer. Ah, it's so pretty. This is actually a lot bigger than I expected it to be. It's a nice size, but it's not huge. The packaging is really lovely actually. It's got this kind of like rubberized material on the top, which I think is going to be great because it won't scratch and look really dirty in my makeup bag. And then you just have a little layout of all the shades in the back there. So I'm just going to open this up and show you. I'm literally going to show the camera before I even show myself. So here it is. Okay, so you get a little piece of plastic with the shade names on. So let's go through the shades. So the palette basically consists of 3 blushes and 2 highlighters. And of course, Champagne Pop is in here. I'm actually so glad I now have a fresh Champagne Pop because you might have seen on my Instagram a good couple of months ago, my Champagne Pop exploded. Mainly because I dropped it on a solid stone floor, so that is completely my fault. But it's nice to see a really beautiful fresh one. So Champagne Pop is in there. So the blushes are called Rosé Spritz, Amaretto, Pomplamoose, and then Champagne Pop is the highlighter, and then this one here is Champagne Pop's little sister. This is Prosecco Pop, and this is actually the first thing that I saw Jaclyn talk about on Snapchat. She swatched this and I was just kind of heart eye emojis in awe. All of these formulas are the Becca Mineral blushes and also the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors, and they are beautiful formulas. They're so finely milled, super pigmented and just amazing. So Jaclyn's colours with Becca's formulas is really the perfect combination. Okay, I have to swatch these because they are so beautiful. So I'm going to start with Rosé Spritz, which is a definite kind of very shimmery colour. It's laced with this kind of gold shimmer. Reminds me a little bit of NARS Orgasm actually. Wow, that is super pigmented. That kind of just went onto my hand instantly. It's very soft, very beautifully milled, and the shimmer is very pretty as well. It's a very kind of subtle, beautiful shimmer, but it is definitely there. It almost looks a little bit like a highlighter. You could probably use this on the tops of your cheekbones and it would give you a serious highlighted look. Okay, so the second one is Amaretto. I actually really like this. It kind of reminds me a little bit of NARS Douceur. It's a lot less brown and a little bit more peach, which I think is beautiful. I love these kind of shades for just an everyday look. Just something without a bit of pink, which definitely makes a change from having really rosy cheeks. So I can see that being an amazing everyday colour. And then the third one is Pomplamoose. Still not sure if I'm saying that right, but I'm just gonna go with that. And this is a seriously intense, bright pink. It's almost like a reddy pink that is seriously pigmented and seriously intense. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a sort of berry cheek colour for winter, so that kind of flushed, really lovely rosy look you get when it's quite cold outside. I also think these would just layer up beautifully as well. I kind of just want to put Rosé Spritz on top of everything. Okay, so then the highlighters. Obviously we know Champagne Pop, and there it is. That is just so much glow. It's definitely a very warm tone, goldy highlight, but it's actually got a lot of peach in it too, and you can definitely see that when it's sitting next to Prosecco Pop. So Prosecco Pop is an intense gold, and actually it's a really beautiful gold because it's not a super yellowy gold. Sometimes gold can be so yellow and bronze looking that it's just not flattering, especially not on my skin tone. So this is kind of just nicely in between warm gold and cool gold, so it's not too silver and it's not too warm. You can definitely see the difference next to Champagne Pop. It makes Champagne Pop look super peachy and almost a little bit pink. I really like that. I mean, it's definitely a super summery highlighter. When you just want to put gold and bronze all over your face, I think that is going to be perfect. I really want to put this one on here actually, Amaretto. It's just really calling out to me. These blushes are so pigmented, and especially with these more matte shades, they just go so far, so you don't need a lot of them on your brush. Really pretty. It's actually translating a little bit more pinky than peach, but that is just on my skin. But it's still got a very kind of golden, warm brown undertone. I really, really like that. Very kind of bronzy looking, but still enough to wear as a blusher. It's nice to have a natural shade in a palette that is so intense like this one. I kind of just want to put rosé spritz on top of this though, so I'm just going to put a tiny bit on my brush and see what that looks like layered on top. I really like that as a sheer wash over the top. It just kind of gives the blusher a little bit more glow, but the shimmer is really undetectable. It's a very kind of nice lit from within glow. It's definitely not a kind of I'm wearing glitter on my cheeks sort of shimmer. I think this one would work so well for everyone as well. It just has that really beautiful shimmer which picks up on so many different skin tones, so I really think everybody could wear this and love it. So now I'm going to pop on the highlighter. Of course I have to go for Prosecco Pop, and I feel like the gold will work so nicely with the kind of warm tone shade that I have on my cheeks now. So let's try this. So pigmented. I mean, I've just touched my brush to that and it's loaded up with product. That is gold. That is very, very gold. So, so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put it on the other cheek as well, just even myself up before I start rambling about it. I'm also going to put that on my brow bone too. And then I do like to take my highlight down my nose as well, so just a little bit down the bridge. There's just something about these highlighters, the formulas of them are so amazing because they look so intense and so glowy, but I still don't look like I'm wearing a ton of glitter on my face. There's no shimmer in it. They're a really lovely modern formula and I think they're so beautiful, so this is such a winner for me. I'm not even looking in the camera, I'm just looking at my face on the screen. First impressions of this palette, definitely just love it so much. I knew I would love it and it hasn't disappointed me. I really think that there's everything in here that you need to just have perfect looking cheeks. I mean, you even have a very bronzy shade, so you could use that blusher as a bronzer, your blush, your highlighter, you've just got everything there. I'm sure you'll be seeing this in quite a few videos to come, so if you'd like to see me use it in a certain way or a certain colour, just let me know and I can probably pop up a little tutorial with that. Once I've used it for a little bit longer as well, I can also give you my proper kind of in-depth thoughts, so stay tuned for that. Hang on, stop the video. You might have just heard my door go on the background, don't know if you did. Either way, I just got some post. And look what has turned up. My timing is clearly just about the worst thing ever. I got really confused and then realised that Becca have sent me one as well. So thank you so much, Becca. So I now have 2 Champagne Collection face palettes and I could haul this one away, but I think the only polite thing to do is to do a giveaway because I know you guys want this. So I will be giving this away. So I know you guys get a little bit annoyed when I can't do giveaways directly on YouTube, but YouTube actually don't allow giveaways via the comments anymore. So what I'm going to do is pop a picture of this up on my Instagram. I'll leave a link to my Instagram down in the description box and a link to the actual photo of this. All you have to do is follow me, give the photo a like, and then just comment something so that I know you're entered. And I'll go through the comments in about a week's time and pick a winner. I think I can probably post this internationally, so I will say this is an international giveaway. So if you want to win this fresh, brand new Champagne Collection face palette, all the details will be down below for you to go ahead and do that. So that's a fun little extra thing that I wasn't expecting. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And don't forget to enter the giveaway, and I will see you all tomorrow for another I Covet June. Bye!